Have a good day. I talk about an article called Evaluation of the Operational Dimension of Collective Transport in the Metropolitan Area of Mendoza, Argentina. What the research article is about? Well, the article tells us that expansion of cities has been continuous in recent years, and this expansion is so rapid that they affect road structures they are available. The objective of the document is to evaluate how effective the collective transport service operations are in the Mendoza area. The method used to the article to measure whether transport is effective is by means of four variables that in turn are subdivided into other indicators. The main hypothesis indicates that it is believed that the transport service is not effective. The first variable that is taken into account in that of the physical structures and the transport network. In the first indicator of the variable is the types of routes. Its structure is mostly radial and which is not very convenient. The second indicator is the hierarchy of the route, which does not present in adequate hierarchy. The third indicator is network density. The road connection is adequate, but the average saturation of the network is saturated, which makes it insufficient given the number of persons. The fourth indicator is the design of the network. At this point, it is the note that no changes in the road structure had been considered since 2010. The second variable refers to the infrastructure and transportation equipment. The first indicator refers to seniority, and in summary, it is noted that the age of most transports does not exceed 5 years. The second indicator refers to the capacity of the vehicles. In this case, there is an excess supply against capacity because the design of the network does not make it possible, so it is considered inefficient. The third indicator refers to the capacity of the garage. At this point, only one company has a deficit, so the values are favorable. The fourth indicator refers to users' information. At this point, only 4 of the 7 generate information to the users, and the fifth indicator is the hostless. At this point, only more definite locations are found in the center, while further there are only posters. The third variable refers to the coverage of the transport area, where the unit of measure is the time it taken for somewhere to reach the destination at the foot of the transport area, and at this point it is established that the coverage is greater than 18%, so that is considered sufficient. The fourth variable is the travel time and the frequency, which is the time it leaves the place of origin the truck is expected, the time of the transfer, and the time at which the place of origin is reached. At this point, it is detected that the time is the buses is more than double than in a private vehicle. So, collective transport is not an effective alternative to the vehicles. The conclusion of the article determined that the transport operating system does not operate effectively and consequently does not contribute to the sustainable mobility model. Some recommendations are to consider the territorial structure and its dynamics while prioritizing them over unsustainable modes of transport. The research article, how does it relate to the topic seen in Unit 3? Well, it was to do with the design of the road structure, and this directly affects the distribution logistics. That is, if I want to distribute a product, I must see how far I can go and how and if the cards allow in it, and if they allow it, how directly I would be. The research article increased my knowledge about the topics in Unit 3. Yes, if I'm more than anything about how road structure affect the distribution logistics, not only locally but also internationally. What, what experience do I have when researching the information in English? Well, the research experience is interesting because there is a lot of information in internet, but I don't think we have to demerit the searches of other speaking countries because I think they have a lot to contribute to all the investigation about uh, the road. And it is all. And thanks for watching.